injuries really quick. You had said that Ridgewell was probably out for sure on this game. Not exactly sure where you were on Audie and Gleason. Can you give me an update on all three of those guys?
Yeah, Ridgie's definitely won't be available for this game, but he's progressing, so that's positive. The good news is we have 2 weeks off after this, this window here, so we're hoping to, get him back in training end of the week, if not end of the week, next week. And with the 2-week break, we're looking to be in good shape with a lot of these guys. That's the good news. The bad news is we don't know if any of them are going to be available for this week. So for this game, Ridgie definitely out. Audie was still evaluating, but he's getting better and better, and he's in the final stages of his return to play protocol. So he's getting close. For Wednesday, not sure. For Friday, for Sunday, Seattle, not sure. But Audie's looking like he's getting very close.
And Jake?
Jake is progressing as well, but won't be available this week.
And then also Marco Farfan, where is he at?
Marco's back in training, first time yesterday. So we'll see how his fitness is, but because he's got to be able to play major minutes, most likely won't factor in this Wednesday. Perhaps could factor in on the weekend, but also we have to think about building him up again. And if he's not going to start, do we get him a game of T2? They have 2 games this week. So those are some of the conversations we're having right now with Marco, but definitely won't factor in this Wednesday, maybe this weekend.
When you look at the Colorado game, when you look at 8 games left, how important is it to take advantage of these home games, especially against weaker Western Conference opponents?
Yeah, I think this is the type of game where it potentially could be on paper a trap game. We don't get caught up in that thinking, but we understand in MLS that really every game's a trap game, but when you're playing a team that's below the table, that's been struggling, sometimes human nature means that you don't get the best performance that you should get, but we're not going to let that happen because the motivation is high. For us to get 3 points, we have 3 road games following this game, so we need to take care of business in this game, and that sets up the road games where maybe there's a little bit of pressure off. We know we'll find points on the road, we always do here and there, but we got to take care of business in this game. We can't look past this game, and it's one of those windows where it's tough, but we have 2 weeks off after, so we never had a rotation plan in mind. Ultimately, we wanted to take each game as a game and put our best foot forward to win the game, and we can't be overthinking rotation at this stage in the season. Every game's a cup final.
When you look at taking momentum from the New York game into this game, obviously in terms of the style of play, it's not that kind of game is not the way you guys are going to play every game, but there was the mentality aspect. What can you take away from that game and into this one?
Yeah, people never factor in the opponent when they analyze our club. You have to always factor in the opponent. The way that New York plays, the way they press, the way they match you, style of play goes out the door. If we tried to play the ball out of the back and connect passes and keep the ball and play in that manner, then we would have lost the game 3-0, and no one would be raving about our style of play. So it's just a really overstated part of a game. Ultimately, if we can get into a rhythm and keep the ball in a game where that's going to work, then we'll do it. But against New York, that wasn't going to be the type of game we were going to be in, and we would have been naive to try to play in that type of game. So we knew it would be direct, and we played to the strengths of the guys we had on the team, and ultimately we got a clean sheet. We scored 2 goals, and we beat one of the best teams in the league. And for me, I liked the defensive performance, and I liked the overall mentality, and I really liked the fact that we closed out the game down a man even, And I like the fact that we put up a clean sheet and we played as a team and everybody did their job to win games, and that's what it's about this time of year. It's about winning games. No one cares about style of play at the end of the year if you don't make the playoffs.
What are going to be the focuses for you, though, in terms of what you need to be careful on with Colorado?
Yeah, win the game, number one. Find a way to win the game. That's the most important thing. To do that, we have to be mindful of the counterattack, crosses in the box, set pieces. Doesn't matter who you're playing. You know, everybody looks at a team that's maybe not as good as others and they say, well, this should be an easy game. It's not the case in soccer. Again, it's just not the way the game goes. It's not the way our league goes, because in this sport, every moment is dangerous. So it's not like football, basketball, where a dominant team dominates a weaker team. It just doesn't happen, you know. So we understand that. The players understand that. We've been through this, and we're mindful of all the moments that happen in a soccer game. We have to be aware of those moments, no matter who you're playing. In fact, a team like Colorado is a bit better in some of the moments because they know they have to be good on a set piece. They have to be good when they cross the ball in the box. They have to be ruthless on counterattacks. And those are oftentimes the most dangerous moments in a soccer game. And they know those are the moments they're going to try to beat us. So that doesn't make this team any easier than anybody else. It just means we'll probably have a bit more flow of the game.